This is me, and I really want a 1-of-1, but everyone keeps declining my trades. So I'm doing a challenge where I trade up from a tier 1 card. Alright, so let's kick off day 2 of this challenge. Set my post in the feed, message in the feed, whatever. Our first trade was from Danny Boy. It was for a Jackie Robinson, up to like 400 global count. For my Louis Tyant, I think that's how you say his name. Try my best. It was a downgrade because of the global count. So I messaged him and I declined the trade. So and by the way, I'm doing something different for this video, guys. For the trades that like don't mean anything, I cut them out of the video because it would have been like a 20-minute video. This trade was for my Jazzes, but I was collecting signature series. It was a pretty good trade. But alright, so this was DHDFHFH. He was Great Boy 99, I'm pretty sure. But his second channel, he wanted me to shout out his second channel, so I think it was Gray Boy or Gray Boy 2012, because I think I asked him. I don't know. But Caleb Rupter sent me another trade. This was actually for the challenge, but again, the global count was a downgrade. So he also told me he was watching the day 1 video, which I thanked him for. I was just hopping between trades right now. But yeah, I looked at the global count, saw it was off. So I messaged him and I declined the trade. I thanked him though for watching the day 1 video. Actually, if y'all haven't watched the day 1 video, watch it, because like y'all are gonna miss out on like our progress we made. We went all the way from a tier 1 card to an iconic in just like 6 trades. It was crazy. So I declined that. Then I went back to DHDFHFH. So yeah. The next clip, what was the next? Oh yeah, I went through his trade, just to see it. But yeah, then I went to Caleb Rupter, cause he liked and subscribed. So yeah, thank you for that, Caleb Rupter 2012. Thank you, bro. I got a trade, wasn't really important. So yeah, DHDFH, I think his channel was actually Gray Boy 2012. He commented on the day 1 video, so go check him out in the comments and help his channel out. Kid Rupp sent me another trade, went through that. Or that was JP Morg's trade. Got another trade from, I'm gonna call him Gray Boy, yeah, it's easier. Gray Boy. It was from my Mick Abel iconic, but that was actually my first ever iconic. So it's kind of sentimental. So yeah, didn't really want to trade that. So I told him that, and then I should speed this up. But I got another trade from Caleb Rupter. I think that's how you say his name. Sent trade in the feed. That trade wasn't important. Was that new for? I don't know. Alright, so got another trade. It was a random trade, just for a card I had, the Joe Carter. So yeah, I declined that. Global count was off. So sent my message in the feed. Then JVC Cards sent me a trade. Accepted that. It was like a swap. So yeah, sent my message in the feed again. Got another trade from Bo Sox 985. This was actually for the challenge. 150 global count Marcus Semien for a 169 global count Louis Tyant that I had. That was definitely an upgrade. So I accepted that trade. That was a good hop. The hardest part is going from the iconic to the legendary because that's a big hop. So that's like what's like the biggest problem in the challenge because I did this last year, but I didn't film a video on it, and I think I only got up to like a 5cc legendary, 5 gold count legendary. Danny Boy then sent me a trade again. So he told me he thought I would want like a better player. That's why he sent me the 400 Robinson. But I mean, Louis Tyant was almost inducted in the Hall of Fame. He was on the ballot. So he sent me a Bo Bichette for the Semien. Now, Bichette is having a worse year than Semien this year, but the card was nicer, and Bichette's more of a bigger name, I think, than Semien. I mean, y'all could agree to disagree. Then BK number 1 sent me a trade. Love your content. I subscribe, so shout out to you, BK number 1. Thank you. It was an NA legendary, so I declined that because it was not worth it. I mean, it's a downgrade. I should do a challenge where I'm forced to accept every trade. Nah, I'm not doing that. Then BK number 1 sent me another trade. I think he swapped some, like, tier cards or something. So, I said that it was a downgrade again. Yeah. So I did that. Okay, and then, yeah, so the next trade was from BK number 1 again, and this was a good trade. A Will Smith, legendary, global count 69. That was probably the hardest hop, like, to legendary, and, like, wow. So this was a big trade. I accepted. This is, we finally got a legendary, guys. Now, so we're on legendary right now. That was a big trade for the challenge. So I accepted that. I thanked him. That was amazing, bro. That was like probably the best trade we've had all day. I think we only had how much? We only had 2 more actual trades that were for the challenge. So if y'all want to like skip ahead and browse through, that's okay. That was just a normal trade. Jeek. Now this is actually one for the challenge. Jeek. Raylan Herrera, limited to 50 global count. Lower global count, but he's a prospect. He's in single A, so I was skeptical if it was a downgrade or not, because with legendaries, you gotta be, like specific. They're hard to trade if you don't have a good player. So I waited on that. I ended up accepting, though, like right after. Yeah, I accepted that right here. So I showed y'all. Yeah, that's the card. Nice card, limited to 50. Autos in this game are so nice. They look so real. So then I got some more trades, but then that was not for the challenge. Player wasn't that good compared to Yelich, so I declined that. Got another trade for my Herrera, but it was a lower global count, but it was limited to 99, so it would have skyrocketed, and I would have lost value. So then, FCVU FCGFTHTIC wanted a shout out, so shout out to you. He watched the day 1 vid, so that's nice. I think he sent me another trade again. I went through that trade. GP baby. Still wasn't worth it. So yeah. Then FCVU, he sent me a trade again. This was actually for the challenge, but it was a 99 global count legendary, so it was not worth it. It was going to be a downgrade. So yeah, said I was going to keep the Herrera. Thanked him for the trade, though, like I always do. So So yeah, y'all skip ahead on this part. I was just like typing. Alright, for our next trade was from Geno Lewis. It was for the challenge, but it was a postseason legendary. It was a 13 global count, wasn't limited, but postseasons are just a pure downgrade. Do not trade for postseasons, guys, unless you want to use them in contests. They have good multipliers. So, got another trade. Wasn't for the challenge. Higher CC, global count 2. So I declined both of Geno Lewis's trades. He sent me another one. This one, I don't know what he did. I think he watched my... He either went on my wish list or watched the video, because I like jazz. But this was pure, just, I don't know. This one, I looked on this, but, did I accept that? I don't know, I think I declined. So, FCVU sent me another trade, but it was like the same thing. I went back to, I don't know why I went back to the old trade, but yeah, this was basically the same trade, so I declined that. Pugs 5-1 sent me a trade for, he likes Otanis, because he sent me a few for Otanis. I accepted that because it was basically, it was pretty good. It was a good trade. So I went back and reviewed FCVU's trade, declined that. Got another trade from Ediboy. Now, Ediboy, he wanted to give me the iconic and help out with the challenge, but the challenge is I can only trade up from the tier 1 card. I can't trade other cards. So whatever I get from trading the tier 1 and whatever I get from trading the thing that I got from the tier 1, like, that's the only thing I could use. So I could only, like, use the, what do I have? The Hereta right now. So yeah, I told him that. I thanked him, though, for trying to help. He asked me for permission. He wants to do his own challenge, like, where he trades up from a common to a legendary. If y'all see him on, please go support him. He actually asked me for permission. If y'all see people on this app ask me and they're trying to do this challenge, like, while I'm doing it too, send me in a trade and message me about it, because I do not like when people don't ask for permission for my ideas. That's what happened last year, and I had to quit the challenge because people don't ask. Now, this one was for a 42 global count legendary. It was a Terry, or a Curtis Terry, and that was actually a good trade. That helped a lot. Then baseball cards, he came back from the other video. He wanted a shout out, so shout out to you, baseball cards. You are a W. Sent me some trades. I helped him out. I don't know. I think I was overpaying him this one. Did I accept this? I think I declined. He sent me more, though. I tried to help him out. I revised this because it just didn't seem fair, but helped him out on that one. Then CoPro Cop sent me a trade. He wanted a shout out, so shout out to you, CoPro Cop. And that's going to be the end of this video. We actually made very good progress. We got to a legendary, and it's a 42 global count. Curtis Terry right now. So yeah, that's it for this recap. In the next video, if y'all like me should I cut out like every trade that's irrelevant except for the shoutouts? Because let me know in the comments. See ya.